Hey YouTube, I want to go hiking. I have this barrel. It is complete. It has been tumbled through polish, and then I did one full day of burnishing with Biz laundry detergent. I tried it in between stage 3 and stage 4, and it turned out way better than I expected it to. So I am burnishing again with Biz. So let's see where we ended up at. Oh yeah, see how dirty that is. That stuff works absolutely great as a burnishing. Okay, on to the goodies. I see you guys using plastic strainers. I use a metal one. I've heard it can scratch the rocks, but I'm not too worried about it. It's not like I'm selling them or anything. Let's zoom in now. So, come on. So these are what we've been calling burnt peanuts. And we find them out in the Kaibab limestone on the Arizona Strip. They're just weird little nodules. Some of them have little quartz pockets in them, and that's what that is, but it didn't quite crystal up. So we'll go through all the burnt peanuts first. This one turned out really neat. Yeah, look at that shine on those things. That is completely dry. Some of these turned out just awesome, and we will get to those ones. This is one of those that I cut in half. You can see those little quartz pockets there. Some were little BBs and some were actual quartz points. This one was really neat. There's another one that was cut in half. Okay, that should be all the burnt peanuts. You can put those two down because those are the favorite. We'll get to those after this handful. Alright, we'll try to move along. I don't like to see these long videos. According to my YouTube analytics, 3 or 4 minutes is about as long as people can stand of listening to me talk. That's a lot longer than I would put up with. Alright, so the 2 coolest burnt peanuts. This one has eyeballs on it. 2 little eyeballs right there, and then one right there. But this one turned out like an egg with a bunch of little round red eyeballs, but it's kind of a greenish tan color. Alright, so there's all the eyeballs. This is a piece of material I find out there where I find all those, but it's a little different. It had purples and greens and tans in it. Didn't turn out as cool as I thought it was, but it's still a neat piece. This is another piece that I find out there with those burnt peanuts. Just some weird material that was out there. Okay, this turned out fantastic. I was checking this out when I was switching to the burnishing stage. This is a piece of petrified wood that Marlena sent me. She had kind of cut and shaped it, but I finished the polish. Minus those cracks, this thing just came out beautiful and shiny. Okay, here's some random agates. This was a nodule that I threw in there to kind of see what it did. You can see it had started a big crack and the quartz pocket started to appear. I can't really see the banding, but there's some very, very light banding in there. Still tumbled up nice. Here's another one of those agate nodules. This one turned out pretty good. It's got a bunch of little eyeballs all over it. Unfortunately, I've got that big crack, but the inside turned out awesome. Love those bubbly bands. Okay, here's another agate piece that I tumbled with a little quartz pocket in the center. Still a little bit of the outside on it. Let's see. We will do these two. So these two are from when I went to visit my daughter's grandpa. This was some of the local material I found in his area. That little piece turned out really nice. And this one. This is the other that I found out there. Well, he actually gave this one to me. I didn't find it, but he said this is the random material he finds all over the place. He didn't find it too special, but I sure did. After you see this, I want to go back and get more, because that purple and red plume is really cool. I don't know if that sun, oh yeah, sun does help a lot. Alright, and the last two pieces, this is my local material that I find. Just threw a couple randoms in there to see how it would turn out. This one's pretty neat. It's got agate banding and bitrodial in it. But last but not least, my favorite piece of this entire tumble, and it actually might need some more burnishing. But it's a pinkish purple agate. Let's get back to the sun and well, thank you for watching. There is my tumbling video. You've seen a couple of the starts and in the middles, and now you have seen the final product. Thank you for watching.